Hi, I am your friend Avinash, and today's video topic is presentation layer in the Spring architecture. The presentation layer is the topmost layer in the Spring architecture. It is responsible for interacting with the user and displaying the output. It consists of the following components. First one is controller. Controllers are responsible for receiving requests from the user and invoking the appropriate business logic. Next one is views. Views are responsible for rendering the output to the user. They can be HTML pages, JSON responses, or any other format. Next one is models. Models represent the data that is used by the controller and views. They are typically Java beans or POJOs. The presentation layer is responsible for the following tasks. Handling user input. The presentation layer receives user input from the browser or other client. The input can be in the form of form data, HTML request, or other types of input. Validating user input. The presentation layer validates user input to ensure that it is correct and complete. These validations can be done using regular expressions or custom validation logic, or other logic. Next one is calling business logic. The presentation layer calls the appropriate business logic to process the user input. The business logic is responsible for performing the desired operation, such as saving data to the database or receiving the data from database. Next one is rendering outputs. The presentation layer renders the output to the user. This output can be in the form of HTML pages, JSON responses, or any other format. Here are some of the benefits of using a presentation layer in Spring. First one is increase the separation of concern. The presentation layer separates the user interface from the business logic. This makes it easier to maintain and extend the application. Improved scalability. The presentation layer can be scaled independently of the business logic. This makes it easier to handle the traffic. Next one, improved security. The presentation layer can be used to implement securely features such as authentication and authorization. This helps to protect the application from unauthorized access. Thank you. That's all about presentation layer in Spring architecture.